She touched the woman's shoulder in front of her, and to her surprise, the woman looked exactly like her. Then the woman behind her touched her shoulder, and shockingly, she looked just like her too. The three identical women stood frozen. Suddenly, her cunning sister Lisa appeared, making her believe it had all been a hallucination. In reality, this was all part of Lisa's secret. Under Lisa's guise, Nastia was confused and sent back to her bedroom. The more Nastia thought about it, the stranger it seemed. She quickly told her fiancé, Ivan, about what had happened, but Ivan, who was Lisa's brother, wasn't going to help Nastia. With one convincing explanation, Ivan managed to put her doubts to rest, and Nastia eventually fell asleep, feeling relieved. However, no sooner had she closed her eyes than strange things began to happen. Faint sounds echoed around her, making her more and more anxious. Annoyed and fearful, Nastia searched for the source of the noise, and to her horror she saw her boyfriend and sister whispering to each other, as if plotting against her. Fearing they would notice her, she quietly returned to bed. The next day, her worst fears came true. The one person who could protect her, her fiancé, suddenly disappeared. No matter how many times she called Ivan, he didn't pick up. Lisa, however, lied and said Ivan had gone to work. Then, without considering Nastia's thoughts, she dragged her into a secret room and took out a terrifying, eerie wedding dress. With no choice, Nastia reluctantly put it on. Little did she know, this dress had been worn by at least 100 people, and every person who had worn it suffered the fate of having their body taken over. Nastia admired herself in the dress, unaware that her body would soon no longer belong to her. Lisa then placed a ring on Nastia's finger and falsely complimented her, wishing her happiness in her marriage to Ivan. But Nastia began to feel that something was very wrong. She secretly searched online to find out more about the ring, and discovered a terrifying secret: the locals used the wedding dress and ring to take the bride's soul. Just as she was about to uncover more, a noise came from the wardrobe. Panicked, Nastia went to check and found a hidden room behind it. Just as she was in a state of shock, a child suddenly barged in. It turned out to be Lisa's son, and the noise had been caused by the siblings arguing. But now, Lisa's daughter was trapped in the secret room, and Nastia kindly helped her out. At that moment, Nastia discovered yet another secret room. How many secret rooms were hidden in this villa? She led the two children deeper into the villa and stumbled upon a huge clue: a photograph of a bride whose soul had been taken, the same one she had seen online. This confirmed the terrifying tale she had read about. It seemed to be true. Fearing that Lisa would find out, Nastia quickly took the children and left the room, unaware that things outside were even more terrifying.